Okay, Rachel,
Okay.
continue.
Okay. Okay. Bei Saven, der Sklover Milner und Gewirr, ist inmitten Winter krank geworden, Roche, sein Weib. Also, I will read a paragraph and translate it all in its entirety. We shouldn't get stuck on words that we don't understand. As long as you understand the paragraph, if we stay on every word, we'll never get anywhere. Okay, so I will read the whole entire paragraph and then I'll tell you what's in it. So even people for whom this is a little difficult will know what's about it and will feel motivated to come next time. How's that? Yeah. A Weiber krank in die Übergangjahren. Lechatchila ist das gegangen ganz gewöhnlich. Wie bei alle Weiber, wenn die Älter klappt sie on in Tier. Heute zerschwommene Flecken auf dem Pony, Herzklappenisch, unruhiger Schlaf. Ausbruchen von plötzlichen Zorn auf der Dienst, auf den Mann, auf die Kinder. Plötzliche Gefallenkeit bei sich allein und Tränen ohne Schum Ursache. Well, this is a description of Roche, Zave's wife. The name of the man is Zave. He owns a windmill, and he's very rich. Now it's the middle of the winter. The wife is sick, and there is here a description of a woman who is undergoing the changes. Okay, they say in the beginning it all went as usual, as it is with all women of this age. She couldn't sleep, she had outbursts of rage on this one and that one. And she was crying without reason. Something was changing in her. It's a woman's malady. Es wird übergehen, it will go away. Also hat Kroll, der Doktor, getreist den Milner mit der zweideutigen Schmeichele und Agav gegeben ihm Stillerheit zu verstehen. As, jo. A Weib in gewisse Jahren, in der Zeit, wenn alles weit sich bei ihr, darf man schauen. Now comes the doctor in to this, and this already makes me angry because he already is putting down the woman right there. The social criticism comes here already. This is how it is with women. At a certain time, everything changes. The doctor tells him, Reb Zave is noch onenore a geverai. Reb Zave, maybe he gave him a good check, that Zave. You know, oh yeah, Reb Zave is still a gever. Gever is a man. Reb Zave is still a man. You know, he still has his
sexual drive.
Sexual drive, his libido, right? Unsi. This already, it kills me. he sees already what she is. You know, she is, afile wenn sie is haste zu him, soll ihr nicht glauben, even when she is hot to him. Yeah, he shouldn't believe it. Sie ist streu. Mehr gar nicht. It's only straw. Nothing else.
Dennoch hat Dr. Kroll mit a kluger Miene verricht,
I'm sorry. Did you?
verricht die goldene Brillen auf der Nuss, verschrieben a gesalzene Refuhr, geheißen die Kranke soll das nehmen etliche Wochen noch an und ist weggegangen. You want me to translate?
Tell us what's here.
The doctor listened and he gave her a prescription for something that she should take.
Yeah.
Okay, is that enough?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. Dreimal hat Rube,
Roche.
Roche.
what is it?
Roche, that's my
Here's
name.
the vibe. Here's the vibe. Roche is the vibe.
Roche.
Yeah.
Roche.
Dreimal hat Roche gestellt demselben Rezept in Apotheke und eingenommen Biskel weg. She took the medicine 3 times and finished it. Geschlafen ist sie von der Refuhr. Made her sleepy. Via betäubte, like a deafened her and knocked her out. Oh,
Wait,
I'm sorry.
You have to leave it.
Where are we? I'm
oh,
sorry.
well,
I hit the wrong button.
okay. So wait, try more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is this it?
bevor, nor übergegangen ihr Schwachkeiten, but her weakness didn't go away. Aber was weiter ist gegangen ärger, but she became worse. Pesachzeit hat sie ungeheuben verlieren Blut und Keuches. Around Pesach time, was bleeding and she was losing her strength. Und weggelegt sich, and she lay down and she just went to bed. Sie hat gekriegen Hits, she got fever. Und der Doktor hat bei ihr entdeckt, geschwillt Ort. And the doctor, what did he do? Hat bei ihr
Entdeckt, he discovered.
what?
He discovered a swollen, geschwillt, in a delicate spot.
A delicate spot. Delicate.
Oh, he discovered something swollen in a delicate place.
That's right.
Right.
Weile hat sich geschuschelt mit der Kranker. He whispered and talked with the sick, with the sick.
Yes.
Der noch wieder einmal abgerufen Reb Zaven as una Zeit. And then he took Reb Zaven over to a side und dusmal gerät zu ihm ohne Schum Schmeichel, and he talked to him without any smile on his face. As ja a bissel schuldig in der Vibes Holus is allein. That
That
he's guilty.
Nice.
In his
Yeah,
wife's
now the
sickness.
doctor, is so knowledgeable. The doctor
Okay.
in those times, he says, that a little bit. I'm
So the
sorry, I
fault-
took it from
it's
you.
a
You
fault
say
of-
it.
he's
Reb
responsible, that the husband is responsible for
Right.
her illness.
And I think we can guess well what it means. Wie is
Yes.
saying?
It's the husband's fault.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that he's
A
responsible.
So, Golda, you want to continue?
Yes, let her move it up now before she
Well,
moves it
it's
when I
finished.
start.
Finish the
Chmein-
last, and then
Should I
I'll
Okay.
move
finish
it.
the last two lines?
Okay, Chmein hat Sava
Okay.
Shemevdik reingeguckt in sein Gedichte weggebaut. Mir ist doch mehr nicht wie ein Mensch. Okay, let me just move this over to the side. Nu schneid up Dr. Kroll. Hat sind es zu spät zu suchen, wer sie schuldig. Well, he cut him off, the doctor, and he said, well, it's too late now to find out who's responsible. Der Mann zu der Rabbeinu Shalom. Hat sind bleibt nur ein Eitze. Well, now, he doesn't know who's responsible, either the husband or the God above. But he only has one Eitze. Siegen die Kranke in Gubbel.
What is an Eitze? What is
Bitcoin.
Eitze? I mean, what is an
An
Eitze?
Eitze, he has one idea,
One
It
piece
is
of
advice.
one advice.
Uh-huh.
That the woman, the Kranke, the sick person, should be taken to the hospital in Moliv. On an operatie wird das man it's again. Without surgery, without an operation, she's not going to get better. The Dr. Kroll versteht sehr gut, als sah vollblutigen Mannsspiel wie Reb Zava ist, wird euch fallen schwer zu bleiben eine lange Zeit einer allein. But he understands that Zava won't be able, it'll be too difficult for him. He won't be able to remain a long time without her. Das ist eine taffe zu machen. Dem Emes muss ihm sagen gleichen Ort. But he has to tell him the truth, and that he's going to tell it to him right on the spot. I feel as die Operatie soll gut durchgehen, wird die Kranke noch lange Chadashim nicht kennen sein Weib. Soll das wissen. But he wants him to understand that after the surgical procedure, his wife it'll take a long time, several months, before she can be his partner, before she could be his wife.
Wonderful, Goldele.
He wants him to understand. It's sort of an insinuation that she won't be able to be his sexual partner. And he wants him to understand that.
Well,
Yeah, and
it's
it's like he's kind of giving him a medical license to do what he is going to do. So the writer
Yes.
prepares us for this.
Yes,
This is the social criticism that this doctor from the shtetl, he already tells him, oh, you are a man, a full-blooded man, and she is
No, he
old.
didn't say that. You're assuming that.
Yeah,
Just
I feel
told him
it
that he
because I
won't
know
be
what's
able-
happening.
He won't be. You're assuming that.
Mit der nicht sichere Bewegung hat sich dabei, der kämmt die stark gewachsenen Board. He starts touching his beard, his stark gewachsene, his nicely grown beard, weich und gedicht, nice thick beard, wie die Haut von a Bobber, wie der Haar von a Bobber, like the hair of a beaver. Und wo nicht wo, durchgesilbert mit weißer Fedimer. euch wie bei a guten Bovel. So the man is described, this Javed, he's compared to a nice, healthy beaver, a nice, healthy animal.
No, only the beard is like a beaver.
Beard is a
The beard is
beard,
like a
but there's
beaver.
the comparison already is with a sort of, there's an animalistic element here. Okay. Die ständig ruhiger, in fette, knetschlicher, vergrobene Augen haben genommen herumlaufen. So I think this means his always moving eyes begin to run around him. Epis hat Roche gemusst understellen dem Doktor. He's thinking to himself now, ha! Roche probably said something to the doctor. Vermisstelt ihm. She betrayed him. In other words, that there is this sexual activity. Und wie ihr Steger in der letzter Zeit übergetrieben, Azad Gazlan, wie der, and I don't know what wie der, can you help me out there? Hemsticker?
Barmherzige.
Okay, I don't know what that word means.
Goslin is like a murderer, a criminal. Goslin is a
Goslin, I know,
criminal.
but what is bar mahabstiker? Dr. Meine.
Rachel, maybe Rachel should unmute herself to explain. She knows.
Rachel, if you could explain that sentence, please, I would appreciate.
Unmute yourself.
Und wir Steger is in the letter like she was talking too much. Azag Gazlan, wie der berühmte Doktor meint, is nicht. In other words, what he's saying, now I understand, he is not as bad a person as the doctor is suggesting he is. Und was mir schreckt ihm da, als mir wird ihm sein schwer, is euch on sakana. And why are they saying to him that it's going to be, why is the doctor saying to him that it's going to be difficult for him?
Yeah.
The mitzvah von Hoben Kinder hat schon Mekoyim gewähnt. He already had his children. Zwei der wachsene Töchter mit zu neu geflochtene Schwarze. Hitnis ho auf de Kopf. Gehen bei ihm herum in the stube. He already has had his children, 2 daughters with nice big braids are going around the house. Und der Tag seine, der 15-jährige Ben Yochid Mosheker, endigt stein bald die Schole v'Schole. And he has this other child. So now we're introduced to the 3 children. There's the 2 daughters, and then there's a 15-year-old son. Could you take it down a little bit more, Marcia?
Yeah, I'm trying to move it. It may go berserk now because I might have to use it. It's not working with my arrow. So if I touch something else, I'm going to try it, but see, did I go too far? Am I still in the right spot?
Let's see. No, you went much too far. Because you're up to
Okay.
Chanel already. Yeah, you went too
All right.
far.
I kind of lost. Where are we now?
Go back. A little bit more. Go back. And I'll finish. Go back. Okay, wait. Now go there. No, go down further. Now further. Okay. Here, and I'll finish here. Der 15-jährige Ben Yochid Mosheker endigt schon bald die Schole v'Schole. Und Rav Java allein, ist schon geläubt der Eberstäbel a Rebbe getrogen, de 50er. So now we've met the whole family. There are 3 children. There's a 15-year-old boy, and Reb Zave is 50 years old.
Well, can we say Zave because Zave is a frog? Thank you.
That's his name, though.
No, it's Zave. There's nothing in there. It's a Zayin. It's a simple
It's
Zayin.
Zave, not Shabe.
Jabba is a
That's what I'm
frog.
saying.
All
Zave.
right.
It's like
Java
this.
is a frog. Zave.
It's
is
Zave.
lion.
Oh, Jabba?
Zave.
That's his name. An odd name.
Hashem Dank.
So who wants to read?
Okay, איך הלזם?
Okay.
Ot machter, Doktor. Was euch fällt gerade, okay, geh auf und dann noch ich lesen. Das macht mich in meine Augen.
Okay, I don't want to hurt you.
Famela.
Okay, I can't go down too much, but like me a little bit more.
A
Okay.
bisschen mehr. Sehr gut.
Wait,
Okay,
it's-
Ot machter.
I think that's
Doktor.
got everything, right?
Okay, yo,
Yeah.
sing it.
Very good.
Was euch fällt gerade ein Zinder ein, wenn man legt das in Kopf. Der Iker ist doch sie. Ihr Tor, man afule wegen dem Operation nicht sagen. So he is like pretending to be shocked, and I'm not sure. Like
He's saying we're not even thinking about that. She's the important thing, and you shouldn't
Yeah.
even tell her about the operation.
right. Dr. Kroll is over there, heimischer Mensch. Dr. Kroll is a nice person. Der Milners Benjuchid hat die erste Pocken zugestellt. Kennt euch aus seine Patienten sehr gut. He knows his patients. I think he even helped to bring to birth the boy. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Hat a blonde getan mit seinen Killeaugen unter die Killegläserlech über Reb Zaves starken Guff. Der Milners schwarz Applein haben jung gefinkelt in die frische Weißlein. Die dickliche Lippen haben karschenreut und ein bisschen gepjästschet, herausgeleuchtet von die bräunlichen Bord und Wonses. Eine gesunde Reutlichkeit hat ihm geblieben in die weich bewachsene Backen. So he's describing him like he has a very big, soft beard, as we said earlier, and he has a big body, and something about his eyes. Those Miller Schwarz.
His eyes, the pupils are sparkling in the whites of it. This is a healthy, a gesunder man. A gesunder man.
Yeah, but you know, I keep thinking, how gesund can he be if he brought the disease to her? Did it
I
say?
know he has.
I don't think so.
They're just describing him. He has thick lips and.
Yeah, he has
and
rote
his-
lips. He's
Well-
like a good-looking, healthy-looking guy.
Could
But
you please
I
tell me
thought
the
the
eyes?
question, if he brought the disease to his wife, despite his good looks, he cannot be healthy because he brought it to her.
Why do you think he brought it to her? He didn't
It's
bring
part
it to
of
her.
life. It's not something that he did.
Because he said to
per se.
him that the doctor said to him that you know that you have responsibility, you're responsible to what she has. She
Because
did-
he
she
maybe
got it
had
through
too
you.
much relations with her.
Because
That's
of
what
the
it is,
sexual
yeah.
relations. The sexual.
Okay. I was
Cheeks
thinking
are okay,
50.
and also Rachel, it might also be that he meant that he didn't believe, the husband did not believe her krechtzing.
Yeah.
Okay,
could be a
I was
psychological-
thinking probably too far. I was thinking about
Yeah.
syphilis, so excuse me.
No. I think it's just the sexual.
I don't know, er hat Geld, er sagt uns geht, Die bist Osteoarthritis. I thought syphilis. I don't know, you know.
Could I just
Okay,
ask
so
you
not a
something?
good guess. Not a good guess.
We should leave our own prejudices aside and try to see what the author is depicting, which was true.
Why prejudice? It's just a thought, you know, like.
He is a very active, strong man. He can't be too old because he has a 15-year-old son.
He's 50. It says, Susan, it
Oh,
tells
did it
us
say he's 50?
He's
Okay,
50, yes.
right.
50 years old. He's a young man.
And what we're not sure, is the doctor bringing this up and pushing it, or is he bringing it up? And it probably will be clearer later as we go.
Could I just ask about, you know, in the beginning, it seemed simply like change of life for the woman. How
Yes.
does he have to do with
This is
that?
an assumption.
He has nothing to do with that.
It is
Just think
change of
about
life,
it.
This is
but
the assumption,
Right.
James.
You're right.
she got worse than
But this
just
is
change
why
of
you
life.
shouldn't tell,
What
This
did
is
James
why-
say? I couldn't hear it. It's too many people talking at the same time.
Marsha, can I speak?
Go ahead,
did James say?
speak.
That's why it's important not to know too much in advance.
Yes,
Just know
yes.
the part that you're reading.
Yeah, but
read
it's
it
normal to
And
guess.
hear what they say and wait.
But please, I
Right.
want to know, in the beginning, it seemed to me like it had to do with simple menstruation and, you know, slopping and change of life. That had not much to do with his male situation.
But
This is what I
it's
believe got
changing.
from the beginning.
It's
No, no.
changing.
James, it can sign. We don't know. We're gonna read
I
further
thought I
and we'll
saw
find
it.
out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oder no, koim, I habe getun mit die places, the doctor called gar nicht gesagt. So the doctor got up slowly and didn't say anything. Getracht aber male was hat getracht. Kein Fresser in der Welt hat getracht. Halt nicht von Appetit noch von Essen.
So you see the way it goes. The doctor's saying, look, yeah, this is what you think today because you've been having relations with your wife. So, but no fresser in the world is hungry after he ate, but he's still a fresser.
But he's
Fresser
still
mit
a
den Augen. Sie
fresser.
können sein ein Fresser mit den Augen.
No, nicht so.
Nein? Okay.
Hey, you wanna move the thing, Marsha?
I'll try. Oh, did you finish this paragraph?
Yes.
Okay, so you want me to go down?
Yeah, she.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Go up a little
Yes.
bit more, a little more. Try to get the next paragraph.
I'll move it when we come to it. I think you got to read this and then I'll go lower.
Marsha, you say who reads.
I don't know. You guys are very learned, and the learned people should read. And we'll listen over. James and I will listen over. If James is comfortable to read, but I don't think he is.
No, I can't.
So
I can't
let's
read.
just you and I are the listeners.
Ganz geht, aber kann ich lesen, gar nicht.
It's
Oh, okay,
okay.
weiter.
Whoever wants to read should just
Who
raise
didn't
their
read and
hand.
wants to read? Who didn't read? and
Okay,
wants to
I'll read a little.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hat men Rochen weggeführt in Moliver Spital. Mit ihr zusammen ist hin weggefahren Stere, die ältere Tochter. Now they transport Roche to a hospital in another town, and with her went her eldest daughter. Als wir wird halten bei der Operatie, wird sie klappen a Telegramme. When it comes to the operation already, she will send a telegram. Also ist given abgeredet. That's what they decided. Zum ersten Mal noch der Chassene hat Zave gepravet dem Seder on der Weib. This was the first time after the wedding that Zave conducted the Seder without his wife. Hinde, sein ingere Tochter, Hinde, his younger daughter, hat sich kein spravet mit alle Pesachdike Potraves. His younger daughter could not manage with all the Pesachdike dishes.
Dishes is Potravis. I was going to.
What is
Yeah.
It means the fancy dishes. The potravis is the Michaels. The Michaels.
Ja, de Michaels, ja. Und Moischke, der Tachshit, ist gesessen und hat sich genudet. The word Tachshit in Hebrew is a piece of jewelry. And they call him the Tachshit all the time because it's a way to call somebody a wise guy. In Yiddish,
the
they
only
use
son,
Tachshit.
right?
Pardon?
He's
What
the
did you
only
say,
son.
Ronnie?
He's
No,
probably
No, he's a weakling, like a weakling. A tachshit is a
No,
weakling.
no.
No?
No. It's a wise guy. It's Tachshit, that he has tricks. He has
Okay, good.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
He's yeah.
He's a wise
So yeah, he's not such a good boy. You know, he's
Yeah. A smart aleck.
okay. So Moishke, der Tachshit, ist gesessen und hat sich genudet. He said he was sitting and he was bored. And umetiker Seder ist das gewesen. So Chadgadia, what a viele Zave verloren a Trer über der Hagode. It was such a sad Seder. When it came to Chadgadia, Zave even had a tear running down his face. He lost a tear. A tear came down. He was crying. Okay. So, who wants to read now?
So let's just go by order. I think Goldis should read, Dr. Susan, John, and myself.
I
Boyle.
have to-
Nach Umetiker
How
ist
long-
ihm
how
gewöhnt
long
zu
are
schlafen.
How long? Yeah, because by me, it's 10 o'clock at night.
And I have to
Oh.
leave now.
10 o'clock.
Okay, well, do you want to
Zeer
stop now?
spät van mir. Ich gedenk.
Susan, do you want to
Right,
read?
before, so,
Nach Umetiker.
noch Ticker is him gewähnt zu schlufen einer allein. It was very sad for him to sleep by himself. Es hat ihm gefehlt der Atem von seinem Weib in der Dunkelheit. He missed the breathing of his wife in the darkness. Und in der Früh, als hat sich aufgehabt, and in the morning when he woke up, und der sehen dem Weibs verbette Bett, and when he saw the wife's bed not, it
Unslept with.
tucked in, it was not slept in, hat sich ihm ausgeducht, it seemed to him, as schluft nicht bei sich in der Heim. He's not sleeping in his own home, nor auf an Achsanya, like he's sleeping in an inn or a hotel, nor azoi wie alle einzelne Kammern seinen vernommen, but because all the rooms in the house are taken up, hat man ihm ausgebett in a Kammer mit zwei Betten, but they had left him in a room with two beds. And
All the single rooms were taken up. The Einzelne.
Right.
The
Yeah,
single rooms
it's
were taken up,
like
they put it in a double room.
because it wouldn't be
That
a
is a
double
beautiful,
bed.
that's where you see the beauty of the images and the writing and it's very rich. It's very rich.
As a religious man, a religious couple, they would each have had their own beds. It wouldn't be a marriage.
Yeah.
It would be two single beds, and that's what.
Oh.
Er ist Vatergewirr. He's a rich man.
Mhm.
Since you have to go, maybe before you leave, everyone will say, where is it from? You said you live 7 hours ahead of us. So where are you, in Israel? or-
Israel.
Yes, in Israel.
ורד, אז איך נשמע ורד?
Say again.
Joan.
לא בועט in Israel.
Joan.
Joan.
I live in Joan, me. I don't see the pictures. I don't see the pictures. In Jerusalem.
Okay, und der andere?
Der andere, ich weiß nicht.
Soll sei sagen.
Aber bei mir ist besser zu anheben ein bisschen früher von der Zeit. Aber ich weiß, vor allem ist nicht dieselbe Sache.
Susan, do you want to continue?
Wisslichweise hat sich zugewohnt zu der Pustkeit in Schlafzimmer. So little by little he got used to the emptiness in the bedroom. Und als es wegleuten alten Stege and everything went back to normal. Hinde, die jüngere Tochter, hat sich noch als geplontert in der Balabatischkeit. His younger daughter was all getting everything wrong and keeping the house to, being in a balabust of the house, keeping the house together. Und der Mamen hat sie nicht gewusst, wo es steht. She didn't, without her mother, she didn't know where things were. Wo es liegt, where it stays, welche Schlüssel, es passt sich zu, which part to use, dem oder zu jenem Schuflad, whether this part or that part, hat sie sich miyashiv gewähnt mit den Taten, she decided with her father, und mit der Kechen and with the cook, und zugenommen in Stub a Saris, and so she took in the home, I guess, a helper, a gehilf.
Yes.
A helper.
A helper. Chanele hat sie geheißen. Oh, Saurus, that's how Hanukkah called her. A 17-jährige Yusoima, a 17-year-old orphan. Mit zerschrockene, a bissel bulte Augen, with fearful and puffy eyes.
Yeah.
Sticking out. There are some eyes that
Sticking out, like bulging.
Bulging eyes.
Bulging eyes. Very attractive.
Her hat sich Chanele aufgehalten in a chushev-dicke Stub. Until now, Chanele was living in an important...
No, choshech, dark, choshech.
No,
Choshech, not chushev. Choshev, she was living in a dark house. By ihre weite urme Kroivim. Oh, talking about the orphan girl. She was
Right.
living in a very dark house by her distant poor relatives.
Mm-hmm.
Getcher der Tucker und Kune sein Weib. Their names are Getcher, who was what's a Tucker?
A turner, a guy who works with wood.
Oh, the Turner and his wife.
Why?
So they were poor people, they were tradesmen. Der Tucker und die Tuckerche haben sie gehodewit for
Lebetschken, it's a name.
Leibitschkin Zeyer Zinnik. They were kind of bringing her up to be married to their youngest son. They were taking care of her, so she would be marrying their son. A lamer und a freiliche Jung. He was lame, but he was a happy young man. A zinger und a witzler, a singer and a joker, was in Chanen is gewein verliebt bis über die Euren, and he was up to his head in love with Chanele. Nor a Zoivi von Freilichkeit allein can man kein chuppah nicht stellen. And you can't put up a chuppah just from happiness. Beautiful writing. Unvergleichwertlich can man a filu kein talis nicht kaufen. And for for nice words, you can even buy a talus, which you have to buy for the Hussen. Hat men for Chanele genommen suchen a gute Stelle. So they were looking for a good job of some kind for Chanele und gefunden, and they found it. Abgegeben sie in gute hands. So they gave her over to in good hands und in a guter jüdische Haus and to a good Yiddish, Jewish believing house. Da in a Schmalzgrube wie bei Zaven de Milner, in a rich Schmalzgrube, a fat ditch, but it means
Oh, you love that, a schmaltz group? I love it. Why would you say schmaltz? We know, but why groob? Like
a big hole full of
a
schmaltz.
hole full of schmaltz.
Yes,
Great.
and it's a good. He fell in a good hole. Yeah, okay.
סידור הזזת, he fell into a pail full of schmetterns.
Schmaltz.
It's a little bit similar.
Full of schmaltz.
Betsy Mirzashem unkleben a bissel Geld. So what she, God willing, a Mirzashem, she could save a little money auf Naden, and she'd have something for her Naden. Okay. Darf ich weggehen? Sei gesund bis nächste Woche.
Sehr gesund.
Sei gesund.
Sei gesund.
So do you want to finish now or you want to continue?
But-
You want to finish the paragraph?
Goldele finish.
Okay,
Okay.
Naden. Abkommenen sich auf nagidische Käst ist euch a Sach leichter wie auf Tokels Krupnik. Nicht koscher, Leibitschke, sehr Musenek
Who's that?
can warten. Let me just try to translate that.
To find yourself in the Nagid's Kest in his housekeeping is a lot lighter than Tucker's Krupnik. Krupnik is, the poor food of the Eastern Europeans.
Right.
Nish kosher,
Kosher.
acceptable. The boy, their Mujinik, he can wait. He can wait. So it was a good situation for Hanukkah.
Willst weiterlehnen,
Excuse
Joe?
me?
Willst weiterlehnen?
Yeah.
Do you want to read?
Zal best. You want me to read now? Yeah. Okay. Zal besser frier optun dem Prisiv. Let him first get rid of the. I think that refers to the
Military
army-
service.
military service. The military service.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Und Bichlal, es ist glatt, a Sach gleicher, de Kinder sollen a bissel sein von der Weitens. And it's, probably a good thing that the children, these two, will be separated. Die Stub, der Tokels, is eng. The house of this turner, this woodworker, is eng.
So-
It's like a
Or,
wall.
yeah. Little, yeah.
Letzte Zeit padiert Epis Leibitschke zu viel Arun, die ausgewachsene weite Krove. So they're getting afraid in the last times that the sun is dancing around this little white relative.
Relative.
Yeah, letzte Zeit is more recently.
Recently, yeah, it's been getting a little
recently,
bit
yeah.
too hot in the house, a little too Labor Dick in the house.
You have to move it, Masha.
Okay, you read this paragraph? I lost it a little.
Yes.
bit, so
Yeah.
just Bear
Well,
with
Always
me.
get lost in
Right
the
at the
Bible.
beginning.
Excuse me.
You just have to move
I
it
just
up.
want to ask,
What is Paddy?
that word corvette, it means a prostitute, I think.
No, it means
No, it's not Korva, it's
Relative,
Kraiva.
relative, karov.
It's
Ah,
relative.
It comes from the Hebrew word karov. It means the close one.
קרובים. כמו שספדיאט, פדיאט, גבין אפסם word.
It's like he's roaming around her.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to continue, or maybe also there are other people who maybe want to finish?
Okay, I'll take it. Do you want to take a
And
turn,
I want to read
Dracula?
also, I will not go.
Go ahead, Dracula. You take a turn.
For the Milner's Hoys, hat das euch gut gepasst. It fitted for the Milners also. Now, dorten Hanelen zugenommen mit der Berechnung, als derweil was wird sie zuhelfen hinten und der Kechen in der Balebatischkeit. So she will in the meantime help out. Und später, als die Baleboste wird zurückkommen von Spitul, und mit ihr Stere, die ältere und geniete Tochter, wird Hannele während die Sitzerke bei der Kranker und wird euch ihr Achtung geben bei Tag und bei Nacht. So she can be helpful also later on by being the one that sits next to her and like a nurse that's sitting next to a sick patient and watching over him. How do you call it today when a nurse comes home and stays with a sick person? There's a word for it.
An aide.
No,
An aide.
today.
home attendant, home attendant.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Wohin Kroll, der Doktor hat hinten gegeben zu verstehen, als so gich wird noch die Mama nicht genesen werden. So it will take a while. Man muss rechnen mit gute etliche Geduschen, bis die letzte Simone vor der Operation will sich ausstehen und die Mama wird sich stellen auf die Füße. So it will take a while until she will be better.
Okay.
This is a good place to stop unless you want to finish
Okay,
with
so-
aide.